Hello there, welcome to Football Everyday. Well, it's all come down to this. Yes, indeed, folks. Somebody's going to be getting their hands on this baby tonight, either from Germany or Argentina. Yes, indeed, it's the World Cup final day, and we're very, very excited indeed. Now, on the show with me today, we got our usual Football Everyday crew member, Aaron Raj. Aaron, thanks a lot, mate, getting you out of bed, coming on the show. We've also got a very special guest today, former national team player, Becky Jane Harding. Bex, thanks very much for coming on the show. Now, Becky was a recent guest on Capital FM's breakfast show, talking all things football. Now, Becky, have you enjoyed this World Cup?
I have. It's been a highly entertaining World Cup. Coincidentally, I've had a lot of free time, which has enabled me to watch a majority of the matches. Free scoring goals have been amazing, so it's been very, very enjoyable.
Was there a particular team that you were looking out for at the start of the tournament?
Well, to be honest, at the start, I really did want to see Spain go far. Right. You know, they had all the capabilities of maybe even sending two teams, a Spain B. So they were so disappointing, you know, but they don't deserve to have had advanced past the group stage. But it was disappointing to not see them turn up.
Fantastic stuff. And as mentioned, Becky, well, she also represented Malaysia at a national level. Very, very good football indeed. We're going to talk to Becky a bit about that a little later on. But first off, we're going to take a look at the third place playoff between Brazil and Holland. Turned out to be another nightmare for Brazil. Aaron, mate, that was a performance by a team with extreme low confidence, low morale. I mean, what can you say? Poor old Brazil.
I'm pretty sure the Brazilians are thinking we didn't have to play this game also, looking at how they played.
Van Gaal was right.
Yeah, exactly. This game doesn't make any sense at all, just to get beaten back to back in Brazil. So it's definitely a real destroying all their morale. All the teams, all the players are definitely going to be really down now after this. And, to say that Thiago Silva was missed in the semi-final against Germany, well, he played today and he didn't make much of a difference, really, actually.
Well, I'll tell you what, Becky, a Brazil win was never on the agenda. Hey, if you watch that game, you will know what I mean. Now, again, poor defensive errors. Now, take a look at this Brazil team, Becky. What do you think is fundamentally wrong with this side? I mean, going to the tournament, all hopes were high, but, they've let us all down.
I think choice of players. I mean, first of all, I don't understand. I think everyone's asking this question. Fred, what was he doing?
Exactly.
He did have also a very young, inexperienced squad, so you question perhaps should he have picked Kaká or Ronaldinho? Not so much for sentimental value, but also perhaps that kind of experience. Sometimes when you have older players in a team, a sense of calm kind of leads the way, So I think a bad choice, but to be honest, Brazil just looked terrible from the beginning. The only game where they were slightly impressive was Colombia, against Colombia, and I thought, you know what, they're going to start to play football, but no, they just didn't. They were disappointing,
Well, the Brazil we got again last night was the shapeless and disorganized one. Now, Aaron, you mentioned the defensive errors. Thiago Silva's return. He pulled down Robin after 3 minutes. But, mate, what about his partner in crime, David Luiz? Yet another shambolic performance.
Very bad. In fact, the second game, the second goal and third goal, who are marking those players? They left the players unmarked, and that's how they lost because conceded 2 other goals. And I don't know what PSG is going to do with David Luiz now that they have him.
I think they're looking for the receipt. They can return it. But Becky, mate, we got to praise the Dutch because they came into this game also complaining about the fact having to play this game. But they did, and they did come away worthy winners. Now, has it been a good tournament for the Dutch, in your opinion?
I think they let themselves down with the Argentinian game. I actually expected them to edge Argentina, but they kind of disappeared. I wouldn't say it's been they had a good start. Then they were a bit shaky, and had they played the football they played yesterday, they would have easily been in the final tonight.
And that man, Iron Robin, again back here. Just we were talking previously at that Thiago Silva incident. Now, he's a man who likes to take a wee dive. Yes. Well, was that a clear-cut penalty for you, Bex?
Well, in terms of a goal-scoring opportunity, you have to give it, but like I said, it was a little tap on the shoulder. It was like he could have almost said, I didn't even see him grab him with any force, but Robin goes down so easily. I'm not a big fan of divers at all. I always feel just go, maybe a good goal. The odds are you're going to get tackled anyway. So with Robin, it's always very debatable.
Well, great player. Not too sure about the diver. Anyway, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the massive game. It's the big one, folks. The World Cup final. So keep a lot right here. Football every day.
All in or nothing. It's a battle cry. A call to arms. The only way to live. The only way to play. It fuels them into battle. They step onto the field wearing war paint. Unleashing speed, energy and control. Bearing the marks of those that know there is only one way. Hunt or be hunted. Fear or be feared. Evolve or die. Black or white.
Hello there, we're back. This is Football Every Day. Well, it's the big one tonight, folks. The World Cup final between Argentina and Germany. Now, Becky, Germany aiming to become the first European team to win it on Latin soil. Do you think this is a possibility? Because the bookies think so, making them hot favourites for this one, apparently.
I think now everyone's going to put their money on like a 4-0 win after that 7-1 game. But honestly, it really is Germany's game to lose. They've got a really complete team, the most complete team in this World Cup, most complete team they've had for a while in World Cups. I think last year they were missing Müller in the last match they played. So really, the only thing that's going to stand in their way is if they panic or if they choke and they decide to play
They're
it
not German traits, are they?
Exactly.
Panicking or choking?
So we could.
Aaron, mate, this golden generation of German players are going to attempt to secure their first trophy. Their last trophy was actually back in 1990 Rome. Looking at this German team, mate, I mean, can you see any weaknesses in their squad? Perhaps Hawita's playing out of position.
No, they've got no weakness at all. I mean, whoever's playing at left back or centre defence, and the team, the thing about the Germans, they're playing as a unit. Everybody's protecting everyone, and they're all watching for everyone. So, and even the central defenders are going and scoring goals. You see, so they are playing as a whole unit. And then the last time they won the World Cup, some of these guys were not even born yet. So they'll definitely be all out for it. The unity is really strong in the Germans.
Well, Becky, I tell you, the Argentinians, they're no Brazilians. They're not the sort to buckle under pressure. This is not going to be a 7-1 mauling, surely.
No, I don't think so. I'm a Barcelona fan, and Javier Mascherano has had
different stuff. I mean, they have real scrappers like Mascherano, Zabaleta.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Mascherano has had a terrible season with Barca. But he's played some really good football. But because he's also playing in his defensive midfield position, and Zabaleta has been so good, so consistent. They will give Germany a harder time, I think, than of course Brazil did in terms of defense. And Lionel Messi's got to pull out some magic. He's got to turn up, first of all, of course.
We were discussing the Messi factor. Obviously, any game involving Argentina and another big team has to revolve around what would that team do to shackle Messi. Now, Aaron, do you think the Germans are going to give him some preferential treatment, some special treatment? Or were they going to take the Argentinians as a whole,
I hope they take the Argentinians as a whole, because to just mark Messi, remember, Higuain has already started to score. So they can't underestimate Higuain, and Aguero is back as well. So to just mark Messi may not be the right thing to do. That's the thing about Germans, they play as a unit, they'll mark everyone. And having said that, the Argentinian defense, I mean, they've been defending the whole World Cup. They've been winning 1-0, and the only high scoring game was in the group stage, but apart from that, everything's like 1-0. So they've got a pretty strong defense as well, and it'll be interesting to see how the Argentinians will. they'll definitely want to win it there. Yeah.
You know, the Argentinians are fully capable of winning, ugly, winning,
Yeah.
pretty. But Becky, we've not seen them unshackle themselves as yet in this tournament. We were discussing that dream the three up front,
Yeah.
But we've not seen the likes of Aguero really fire. Higuain, I know he's got off the score sheet, but by his standards,
He's not had a good World Cup.
Yeah.
I think the first game in the group stage, he spent a lot of time trying to control the ball. His ball control is a bit out. But I think what Higuain, Aguero, Di Maria, if they're all playing, they've got to give Messi options.
Yeah.
So it is going to be about Messi's got to take on that playmaking role, which he probably will. But they've got to move into positions where they can trouble Germany. The thing is that he's not really had those options. I think Higuain's been stuck behind defenders a lot. And so, because they have the potential, Lavezzi as well can run at players, but they've got to open out to create something for Messi.
Well, just before we wrap it up quickly though, Becky, how do you see this game panning out? Can we have a goal fest to look forward to, or is this going to be one of them gritty ones?
I think maybe we can expect the scoreline of maybe 2 goals.
Yeah.
I think Müller and Klose, I hope Klose maybe gets another one.
Yeah.
Müller gets
Yeah,
another one as
yeah,
well.
What about you, Aaron? Can we expect to have a World Cup final worthy of such a brilliant tournament?
I want the Argentinians to win it, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
So it's Becky
it's
versus
Messi.
Aaron.
I mean, Messi's won everything except the World Cup, so you definitely want to win it. And then
You're a romantic, mate.
they'll definitely want to win it in Brazil some more, And I'm sure a lot of Brazilians will be supporting. The love-hate relationship with Argentina is still a South American team.
Quickly, we were talking about the crowd. Brazilians can expect a fairly hostile reception. Yes.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be on Germany's side. The last thing they want is Argentina to win it in the Maracana.
That's their own salt in the Maracana. Well, I tell you what, all will be revealed tonight. Can't wait. But just before we go, I want to give our a contest entry. We've been running a contest on this show. Get yourself a chance to win some Adidas merchandise, and we got a really cool entry from Mr. Jeevan Natkunasingam. Thank you very much. I hope I said your name correctly. Anyway, you've sent in some excellent pictures of yourself and your pals currently enjoying the World Cup in Brazil. You are in Rio at the moment, you very, very lucky man. Anyway, here are some of your photographs. Brilliant stuff. Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much, Jeevan, for those lovely, lovely photos. Remember, mate, the next time you want to go on a trip like this, invite me along, mate. I'm right there, willing to go, bags all packed. Anyway, you've been watching football every day. Hope you enjoy the World Cup final. Until next time, enjoy your football.